Good day, everybody, and welcome back to part 4 of Prosperity Essential Oils for the Happy New Year of 2023. I welcome you. If you're new, I am Danny, and welcome to this channel, Natural Ally D. I am a social worker and an aromatherapist, and I enjoy sharing information that enhances our overall quality of life and well-being. So let's get right to it. So now we're on essential oil number 4 in this series. And if you haven't watched the first 3 series, where I'm talking about the first 3 essential oils, I'll leave links in the description. So this series is based on prosperity essential oils. There are going to be 5 essential oils in this series. And at the end of this series, we're going to have ourselves a prosperity consciousness blend. Okay. So you say, well, where did this come from? So recently, I have this resource here called Traditional Prosperity Oils for Wealth Attraction by KG Styles. And if you haven't seen part 1, I recommend that you go back and see that video where I'm talking about her and her background. But in her book, she lists some prosperity essential oils and prosperity consciousness formula. And that's what I'm sharing with you now. So the 4th essential oil in this series is none other than frankincense essential oil. Frankincense. And I have done a video about frankincense where I'm talking about using frankincense essential oil as opposed to the frankincense resin. Okay, there's 2 ways you can use this particular essential oil, using the essential oil versus the resin. Okay, and I'll leave a link to that video as well. I believe the video is called Frankincense, using the essential oil versus the resin. So your choice. But in this series, we're going to talk about the essential oil. So just to go over an overview of frankincense essential oil, if you've never heard of it, and some people may have heard of frankincense, right? So just to give you a general overview, I love this essential oil. It's one of the most revered ones. You might hear about, have heard about in Bibles, and it's just a wonderful essential oil. It's just one of my top go-to oils that I will use. So to give you a little bit of history with essential oils, with this particular essential oil, frankincense is often used in religious ceremonies, and it makes a wonderful anointing oil and is thought to possess miraculous powers to heal almost every conceivable malady. Could you imagine that? It goes on to say, as an immune stimulant, frankincense increases white blood cells. How about that? Okay. Frankincense studies have shown that frankincense, in addition to working with more conventional medicine, frankincense has known to be used or to have the potential to help with clinical management of breast cancer metastasis. Okay, so they mentioned this being used in conjunction with regular conventional medicine. Okay, it's known to be calming, rejuvenating, and empowering, especially useful for PTSD. If you don't know what that is, that's post-traumatic stress syndrome. Frankincense is also helpful with overcoming procrastination and dispelling fear when taking action. I thought that was most admirable to mention because, in this series, I'm talking about prosperity, and sometimes you need to take action in order to go after those goals and dreams and things that you want to do or want to manifest in your life, right? You have to do something. It's just not going to appear for you, but you need to take action in order to pursue the prosperity that you're seeking. And again, prosperity and wealth attraction is different for everybody. And I mentioned that also in part 1 as well. You can review that video. but certainly taking action. This is an oil that is helpful for that. And last but not least, which I enjoy about this oil, is known to promote healthy respiratory and immune function and relieve congestion. It's known to help with comforting and centering your times of distress. Okay, so it's a good comforting oil as well, which leads me into the therapeutic properties of this essential oil. And as always, I have an information sheet for you to share about the essential oil that, what this book does not cover, my go-to. Let me share my screen with you. So here is information sheet. You'll have this link to the Google Doc in the description. Let me enhance this a little bit. So frankincense, my go-to reference I go to is Foundational Aromatherapy by Leanne King. And one of the things that they mention about is frankincense is highly desirable by most people. Okay. They also mention it's strengthening to the respiratory system, rejuvenating to the skin, and being anti-tumoral. So that's one of the key characteristics it's known for. Uniquely, it has the ability to pass the blood-brain barrier, aiding both physically and emotionally. Frankincense is highly beneficial for strengthening the immune system, as we've mentioned. So those are the highlights of frankincense essential oil. This information sheet goes on to give other specific properties of this, therapeutic properties of this essential oil. For example, it's known to be antidepressant, anti-inflammatory. Frankincense is known to be antiseptic, antispasmodic, carminative, which means it relieves gas pain. It promotes wound and scar healing. It's known to be a diuretic, an expectorant, a sedative, and a toner. Okay. And so this book suggests that there are key emotions that are associated that could help bring into your life or enhance your life with this essential oil. And it reads, it's healing, honoring, introspective, reflecting, and generous. So those are some key emotions this essential oil is suggested to either bring into your life or enhance your life. And going back up to the first page, as always, we make mention of the safety for our essential oils. You know me, I always talking about safety. And the safety notes indicates it's non-toxic, non-irritating, and non-sensitizing, which is good. And right below that, you will have a how do I use it, right? So this information suggests you can use it in a tub, in the air, like in a diffuser. You can breathe in and out. You can use a essential oil safe inhaler. In one of my videos, I talk about creating a safe inhaler. You can do that. You can also use it in the palm of your hands, which I'm going to demonstrate for you, is which I would use it, or in a diffuser. You can create an application where you can rub it on using a carrier oil. That's this box right here. It says rub it on. You can use it in a roller bottle. You can create an application that way. And you can create a spritz, a mister for you to spray in the air. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So those are some of the ways that you can use this prosperity essential oil for yourself. Now I do have a sample of frankincense here in front of me. Take off the top. I just whiff. One of the ways you can use essential oil, you can certainly use it 2 drops in your hand, rub together, and just inhale. Of course, you're not touching your face with the essential oil in case you are sensitive or just not wanting to, don't touch your eyes, because essential oils in your eyes can be very irritating. But when you have it in your hand, you can certainly just inhale. Inhalation is one of the best ways to use essential oils. You can use it in a diffuser in the same manner. You can certainly use it in the ways that I shared with you on the how do I use it box. It's certainly up to you. But at the end of this series, we want to create a blend that you'll be able to use as an application on your skin. So I hope this information was helpful. If you've used frankincense essential oil, please let me know that in the comments. If you've heard of frankincense essential oil, I would appreciate knowing that as well. And as always, it's a pleasure to serve you. And let's continue. What's my saying? Learn, grow, share together naturally. So until next time, God bless you and I love you. Hi, beloved, and thank you for watching. If you have chosen to subscribe to my channel, liked my video, or shared it with anyone you know may be interested, I am truly thankful for you. Until next time, bye-bye now.